Good morning. This is May Valensky with Driving Markets. I hope you're well. Okay, so I've got some really good positive feedback from lots of viewers. Most of them love the channel. Some have added on, in addition to love the channel, have added on some other comments. I got one comment this morning which was an eye-opener, and the viewer is very concerned that I'm streaming while driving. The moment I'm stopped, that's when my hands are off. But he's concerned that I'm streaming while driving, which is dangerous and is making the viewers, or a viewer or some viewers, concerned that I may crash. So just to go over what's driving markets. Generally, I drive within the traffic, so it's not going more than 3 miles an hour. And I always, excuse me, and I always keep my eyes on the road. So I don't do anything that is dangerous. And if I do come across where I have to speed and talk, then generally what I'll do is I'll pull up by the side of the road and I'll continue the video and the streaming from that particular angle. So I want to really reassure the viewers and all those people that are subscribed, that are watching whether on Instagram or on YouTube, that I'm not doing anything dangerous. And if it is a concern, that I'd like your feedback across the board and what you think. Should I do driving markets, or should I pull up by the side of the road, stop the car, do the streaming, and then do parking markets? So I need some feedback on that, please. I'm inviting the viewers for comments, and then we'll decide what we're going to do going forward. So let's just look at what we've got lined up for this week. We've got a couple of economic reports. Sorry, we've got 2 or 3 economic reports that are indicators to the general economy. So we've got house builders reports and home sales reports in the States. The reason why I go on about the States is because the States is the major economic leader in the world. Whatever the States does is an indicator for the rest of the world. So that's why I talk mainly about the States having the biggest economy, because it's still the leader. So we've got home sales on Wednesday, I believe it is, and we've got home builders on Friday. February saw a 7.2% drop in home sales in the States. That is a major drop, mainly on the back of interest rate concerns, inflation concerns, and a pure lack of confidence in the economy. However, that's not impacted on house prices. The reason being is because in the hot real estate market, in the market that's absolutely burning, then what you've got is you've got massive demand and you've got no supply. I've stopped the car. I'm at the car, stopped. And therefore that is keeping real estate very high. The 30-year mortgage in the States, which Freddie Mac's report has gone up to 4.27%. You can expect interest rates to rise in the States and across the board and have an impact on mortgage rates and all other borrowing costs. On Friday, you've got a home builders report that's expected to show a decline in home builders, not because of the lack of desire of home builders to build homes. It's purely based on the fact that raw materials, the material cost in getting those homes built is going to be a lot more expensive, and also the supply of those raw materials has been disrupted, 1 by COVID and 2 by the geopolitical crisis of Russia invading Ukraine. All of that has had a significant impact. Stopped. All that's had a significant impact on delivery and supply of those raw materials. Now, you might think that the home builders might not affect you. However, all the services surrounding home builders, whether it's to do with manufacturing, whether it's to do with the timber industry, the steel industry, or the actual labor market, is all impacted by that huge home builder industry, the home industry. So be aware that that will have a major impact on economic numbers going forward. In addition to that, you've also got the final reading on Friday of the University of Michigan sentiment report, and that reported a very low figure earlier, indicated a very low figure early in the month, and the final figure comes out on Friday. There are rumors that it's going to be the lowest confidence report since the 1940s, mainly based on lack of consumer confidence, inflation, interest rates, and geopolitical crisis. All of that has sent the confidence of the US consumer to lows not seen since 1940s, so be aware of that. as far as financial markets are concerned, all financial markets are pretty steady overnight, slight down, but it looks like they're pausing for the next major move. And the question is the next major move going to be up or is it going to be down? Remember, the trend overall is down, but that does not mean that there would be inter-day or inter-week trends or movements that oppose the trend. Also look at cryptos. Bitcoin is rock steady at $40,000, $41,000 a coin. In my opinion, it's looking like it's going to move higher. It looks like the cryptos are very, very stable at the moment, quiet but stable. And I think on the crypto front, you will see a move forward over the next week or so. As regards FX, you've got a stronger dollar based on rising interest rates, and you've got weaker euro and a weaker pound. You also have to look at where FX is likely to go. Again, I would say the pound is a buy at these levels, in my opinion, of course, right about the 130, 131 level. It looks like a strong buy, and I would go for that if I was you. It'd probably rise to about 134, 135 in the near term, especially as interest rates will continue rising in the UK. That's more or less it. So please send me your comments whether it should be driving markets or parking markets. I'm open to opinions. I need a general opinion on this one. You can contact me on LinkedIn. You can comment on the WhatsApp. You can send me a WhatsApp message, comment on the YouTube. You can look at Instagram. I have Instagram driving markets as well. I'm looking for more subscribers. Please send it out to your friends and your colleagues, and let's get this channel global. Meir Walensky, Driving Markets. Have a good day.